Hey guys, it's Kate. I sound a little better. It's our last day here in California, so I wanted to go ahead and show you the things that we bought while we were here because I love watching these kinds of videos and I love sharing these kinds of videos with you also, and it's just fun. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right in. I'm going to do them in order by place. So we're going to start with Disneyland, or Disney first. So this is everything that we got while we've been staying at the Disneyland Hotel. So that includes anything at downtown Disney. When we were here, the first thing that I got was this. This is actually a purchase with purchase bag here at Disneyland. You have to purchase I think this was $19.99 with a purchase of $25. My mom is shaking her head yes, so I'm gonna go with that. But the reason I love this, I'm not really one to buy the purchase with purchases because as a former cast member in a merchandise role, a lot of the purchase with purchase items I would actually usually see at Cast Connection or even the outlets for pretty cheap. So I know that you can get these pretty cheap if you wait, but because this is Disneyland specific, even if Disney World has one, I will not be able to get one that says Disneyland because I'm not a cast member and I cannot go to their Cast Connections here, nor am I going to be at their outlets. So and I just love Christmas, and I didn't think $20 was bad for a tote that you can use for as a weekend bag, really for anything. So I have a lot of stuff in here. The first of which is not actually stuff that I purchased. It's stuff that I have been snatching from the hotel, and that is the teas that they give us, that they leave out for us. It is a Twinings, or Twinning, I think it is Twinings, not Twinnings. Yeah, Twinings, green tea and English breakfast. I got one every day that the mousekeepers have put one out, so I have about 8 of these. And then same for the Joffrey's artisan roasted coffee, the French roast. I grabbed those for Abel as well. I also did get these. These are the Disney Junior Brothers All Natural Freeze Dried Fruit Crisps. I think these are a perfect plain snack. I really kind of perfect any snack, but we're going to have the plane ride tomorrow, so I thought these would be good for there. And I think that's it. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the only other Disney items that I purchased, and they all fit in here, so they're pretty small. The first things I got were mystery pin packs. It was my goal, again, anytime I come out here, to find things that are Disneyland or California Adventure specific, because truly about 90% of the merchandise is across both parks. It's just Disney parks general merchandising, and it doesn't make sense for me to purchase something here that I have to get home, you know, fly across the country and take home with me, when I can just pick it up at our parks. So I always look for things I can only get here, and lucky for me, I can't even hold them all. I found 3 boxed pin, mystery pin boxes, and 1 mystery pin bag set. So I'm gonna go ahead and open these, and I'm so excited. I was actually gonna wait until I got home, but I can't help myself. So I'm going to do a close-up of all of these for you, inserted after I film this video. But this one's the Mystery Collection. It just says Disney California Adventure. So all of the pins in the pin pack are specific Disney's California Adventure symbols and icons. So I'm going to go ahead and open it. And they always put it in little black bags, so it's an additional mystery even after opening the box. First one I have is Soarin'. So this is Soarin' Around the World. which is awesome. And then the second one that I'm getting is Paradise Pier. And I especially love that one because my booty ran across Paradise Pier every route, my 5K, my 10K, and my half, we ran through Paradise Pier. So, no, I don't think we ran through it. We ran past it for the 5K. We actually turned right into Grizzly River. We didn't go along the boardwalk, did we, hun? I ran, though, around Paradise Pier for my 10K and my half. So, yes, I love those. This is the California Adventure Mystery Box. And you can see on the back, those are the pins that you can get. And these were the two that I happened to get. Soaring Around the World and Paradise Pier. Alright, my second pin box. Again, this is the Mystery Collection. Yeah, clearly still not better. The Disneyland parks. So these are going to be pins that are icons and symbols specific to Disneyland. So I'm going to open this one. And the first one, oh, no, not let me open. There we go. Ooh, it is Haunted Mansion. And again, I ran through Disneyland Park and ran past Haunted Mansion. Or I believe it was the 10K. They had a character set out right outside for a photo stop, but I did not stop. And Jungle Cruise, which is now, this time of year, the Jingle Cruise. Oh my gosh, these are so cool. And they're nice size too. I mean, that's a pretty good pin, so I love those. Like I said, I'll show you guys the boxes and the pins close up at the end so you can see your options and specifically what I got a little closer up. This was the next box collection that I got. This is the Disneyland Mystery Collection. And these are the ones you can get. And these are the two that I got. So I got Haunted Mansion and Jungle Cruise. I'm going to go ahead and do the Disneyland Mascots collection next. I actually feature this exact idea of this mystery pin bag in a vlog of Abel and I out on date night at Animal Kingdom. We purchased this mystery blind bag, but it was specific to Disney World. So I purchased it and unbagged it in that vlog, and I'll leave that down below so you guys can see. But I bought another one when I saw that these ones were all Disneyland ones. I got excited. So though I'm realizing I don't have scissors, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to tear through this bag. I'm not. Oh. Oh, I'm so strong. Okay. So this has 5 pins in it, like the Disney World one has. I'm just gonna dump them all out in my hand and look at them one at a time. So the first one I'm getting is the Hollywood Tower Hotel Bellhops. So that's super cool. I actually kind of wish this was the Guardians of the Galaxy because Disneyland has reimagined Tower of Terror into Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout, which we did not do because we did not go into the parks this trip, but we did it while we were here in June, and it is really scary but super fun. The next one that I got is the Phantasmic Dragons, and that's awesome. I don't think that I've seen the Phantasmic here in years, but I've seen the Phantasmic at Worlds a couple times. Okay guys, so my camera battery, not the battery, the memory card is actually full, so it stopped recording midway through my Disney Mascots pin collection. I believe I got through, I'm just going to show you all 5 again because I don't know where it stopped. So I got the Phantasmic Dragons, the Neverland Galleons, the California Screamers, the Hollywood Tower Hotel Bellhops, and then the Briar Patch Splash. So those were the 5 that I got from the Disneyland Mascots pack. Okay guys, just wanted to show you up close some of these pins. This is the Disney Mascots Collectible Pin Collection. This is on the back, the pins that you can get. And these were the ones that I ended up getting. So you can see the California Screamers, the Briar Patch Splash, the Tower of Terror Barrel Hops, Tower of Terror, the Neverland Galleons, and the Phantasmic Dragons, sorry. Very cool. And then the last thing I wanted to show, can I have that small world box? I had unboxed before the camera went off was this Disneyland, it's a Small World Holiday limited edition pin collection, and I did not get, the Donahoe sisters say hopening, what they are hoping to get when they open the box. I was hoping for the little Mexico boy because I have a Mexico boy, so I'm always partial to those ones. I did not get him, but these pins are beautiful and I'm so happy with the ones I got, and I actually think I want to get another box before we leave. The first one I got was what I believe to be from Africa. It's a little boy in the jungle, and it says Christmasi Njema, and this one is in fact a chaser. It's a limited edition of 200, and the other one I think is from Russia because he has a stance where it looks like he's doing that Russian kick.
Rasputin.
And I'm not going to pronounce that, so I'll do the close-up so you guys can see, but they are huge, and I'll show you a comparison too of these compared to the mascot pins because they are big and beautiful, and I love both of those. So I'm going to see if I can get another box. This is the last box that I got. This was it's a Small World Holiday, and these are the ones on the back that you can pick from, or not pick from, rather they're, mystery, so you can get. Of course, I was hoping for the little Mexican boy. I did not get him, however, I did get these, and they are stunning. So here is the African boy, and that one is the little Russian boy. But they're big. Let me show you in comparison to like one of the mascot pins, so you can see. Pretty cool. So happy with those. And then the last two pins that I purchased that are Disney specific are these two. I actually got this one as a fail-safe because we arrived on Thursday, and since that time I've been looking for a Disneyland hotel pin to commemorate our stay. I've never stayed here before, so I really wanted to get a pin to, like I said, commemorate that. And I looked here in both of their gift shops and any of the stores I had access to at Downtown Disney, and I couldn't find it. Abel finally said, as we were coming up from Downtown Disney today, he said, let's just check the hotel gift shop one more time, and they had them at the front. The woman said that they just got them in today and that they had been sold out property-wide for quite some time. So I'm super glad Abel told me to check one more time because I was able to get it. They did have a Disneyland hotel pin that was a Christmas pin, but I didn't want our stay to be commemorated on a holiday pin. I just wanted the regular, so I kind of got two, which is never a bad thing. I also got this Southern, this Disneyland pin and the Disneyland hotel pin featuring Tinkerbell, and then these are the postcards. So there's Coco and the Three Caballeros and the Dapper Day one. Look, this is just talking about their dresses. How they have an attraction printed on each one. Just love that. So cool. And then the last thing I got at Downtown Disney were these Wonderland Gallery postcards, and I love these because I am a crafter, so I can utilize them in my scrapbooking, whether that's my full 12 by 12 albums or the project dailies that I do. And I got this one because we are going to be the 3 caballeros for our next Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, so I wanted to get this to help decorate that page, or if I put it in an October daily that I do. I also got Coco because I'm already in love with this movie and I haven't seen it yet. So I'm buying so much merch for Coco, so hopefully it's fantastic. I'm sure it's going to be. And then the last one I got is what looks like to me like a Dapper Day scene, because all of the men and women are dressed kind of in that 50s, 60s style. But what's cool is on all of the dresses there is a design that features some of the rides and attractions from Disneyland Park. So I think that this is really cool, and these are a fantastic souvenir for yourself or for other people. They're $5, so it's pretty cheap if you're trying to find for something for someone, and it can be completely customized. You can get their favorite character, their favorite park, obviously, you know, favorite movie. So these are super cool. That's all I got from Disney. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I got from my aunt. She picked up some things for me at Shanghai Disney store, so I'm gonna show those next. Alright guys, so I'm back with what my aunt brought to me from Shanghai Disney store. I had no idea that she was doing this. We went to San Diego Zoo one day and were able to meet up with my Aunt Lisa and my cousin Madison, and then we ended up going into Old Town San Diego for dinner and then met up with my Aunt Shannon. So getting to see some family while we were down here was awesome, and she just said while we were at the zoo, hey, I got some things for you from Shanghai Disney, so remind me to get it out of the car. And I was like, what? And then when we had met up again in Old Town for dinner, Madison just handed me the bag, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. So, super excited. Actually, what's in here first is not from Shanghai Disney. This is from the Old Town. This is Abel's Loteria game. So, my Mexican husband is having a difficult time finding Mexican games in Florida. So, he's wanting to play I do love this game. It's a bingo, basically. But he found it in a store at Old Town, so he picked it up. $9 for his Loteria. Alright, now on to the Shanghai Disney stuff. Okay, so the first thing that she got me was this. This is not from the Disney store, but she said it was from China. And it's just this beautiful, ornate paper fan that features 2 birds and a cherry blossom. I don't know what this says on here, but it's really pretty, so I love that. I don't know what any of the stuff, any of the writing says. She got me all stationery stuff because she knows I'm such a teacher in that way. I just love paper goods as a crafter and a teacher. So these are actually folders. It's a set of 3 folders that are tabbed, and they say Mickey and Shanghai. I Mickey head instead of heart Shanghai. So there's that, and then the back has Mickey and Minnie exploring Shanghai. I wish I knew what these buildings were, some, you know, were icons for what they meant, but I'm sure they're just buildings in their downtown area. And then she got me a notebook that says, again, I Mickey head Shanghai, Mickey Shanghai, I love Shanghai. And it's Mickey and Minnie in a tour bus, and again they're walking around, and there are tabs at the top so you can separate this into 5 different categories. So cute. Then she got me 2, well, this is for both my mom and myself, but I'm going to be using most of it probably because she got 2, so I'm assuming 1 for each. Shanghai, these are little sticky note sets, so you fold it out. And there are different sized sticky notes. And Abel said on some of them, like on this Mickey, that it's so small you wouldn't really be able to write a lot. But I think the purpose of these is not to write. On some of them, like you would just mark your page or just put it there because it's cute. I don't know. That's what I'm going to do with it. Put it on my paper because it's cute. And then there are 3 more things in here. I also got this Mickey Head Shanghai magnets. So we're going to put that on our fridge. And then this Mickey head Shanghai keychain. I'm going to put that on my growing keychain collection. And then the last one is the Mickey head Shanghai pin. So cute. This is what I got from Shanghai from Aunt Lisa. Wanted to show you up close. These are the folders. The back, the print is so cool. And everything matches. It's definitely all from the same collection. So here's the journal. It's got 5 tabs on the top. Here is the fridge magnet. I mean, I suppose you could put it anywhere that's a magnetic surface, but I'm going to put it on my fridge. Here is the Mickey head Shanghai pin that has Mickey and Minnie on it. The keychain. And the 2 sticky notes. So this is what it looks like closed, and this is what it looks like opened up. So you have some flags, some little decorative sticky notes. These ones are probably the ones that you'd write on. They're a bit bigger. But that's everything from her. So grateful. How cool are these? Is this? Very neat. So thank you so much, Aunt Lisa. I absolutely was not expecting that. And that's such a fun, you know, it truly is a novelty for me because I've never been to the Shanghai parks. And I hope to one day. That was really fun. So there is that. Even just the bags are so cool. It says University. So they must have done like a promotion with these bears that Minnie and Mickey are holding. And back. So super cool. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the San Diego Zoo next. Alright, moving on to the San Diego Zoo. I hadn't been in a couple of years. Abel's never been to San Diego Zoo, much less San Diego in his whole life, so this was a lot of fun. And we did get a couple of things to commemorate his very first trip. Abel picked up a jacket that says San Diego Zoo on the front, and he's been wearing it the entire vacation. So if it looks worn, it's because it is worn. I just folded it nice and pretty and put it in the bag to show you, but he's been wearing it the whole time. And I actually like that he picked this out and that it's a really nice blue color because everything he owns practically is black. He thinks he's real cool, and he is, but not as cool as he thinks he is with some of his style choices. So I'm glad that he got some color in his wardrobe. The thing that I picked for myself was this really pretty necklace that has a pink gemstone. Again, I will show you guys close-ups of all of these smaller things and put them in where they go, but it is a very thin braided brown rope and then has the pink gem at the bottom. I thought it was really pretty and looked kind of earthy, which reminds me of, you know, animals and the earth and conservation and all of those good things you learned at working at Animal Kingdom. The next thing that I got is poo-poo paper. I love poo-poo paper. I actually have a poo paper bookmark that I have, I think I got it from Lowry Park Zoo in Florida, I think, but I've had it for a while and it's in my book right now. So when I saw this, I really wanted to get it. It is a poo paper frame, and it says San Diego Zoo, and it features a lion, and it talks all about what poo paper is on the back. Essentially, I'll just read this quickly to you. It just says, with all the concern these days about deforestation and the need to recycle, our products are a fantastic example of sustainability and responsible consumption. We take a material in abundance, elephant poo, and make functional and completely useful paper products, all the while sparing lots of trees in the process. That's right, here's the scoop. Elephants eat lots of grass every day and they poo almost as much. Since their digestive systems don't really break down the grass all that well, their poo has plenty of fiber. Seeing as though grass is fiber, and fiber is the base material used in making pulp for paper, well, we figured elephant poo would be a great alternative fiber source for making our paper products. So it's completely sustainable, and it's memorable too. How fun to say that you have something made out of elephant poo. But we got some great pictures from our trip, and I thought I could put one in here. I'm really wanting to install some shelves either above our headboard, or we have a wall right next to our bed. That's kind of a half wall because then it opens up into our bathroom. So I'm kind of wanting to either above our headboard or fill that whole wall with shelving and put frames and different things up there. So I thought that was perfect. And then Abel picked up a plethora of postcards for his coworkers. I'm not going to pretend to know who's for who, but he got a penguin, a snow leopard. Is that a snow leopard? Or just a leopard? It is a snow leopard. Man, I'm good, you guys. Oh, this reminds me of Pangani. This reminds me of my boys on the trail, the western gorilla. Meerkats, zebra, tiger, and that's it. So I think he asked them what their favorite animal was, and then he got them the appropriate postcard, which is really sweet of him. He's very thoughtful in that way. I didn't know how visible these were in the video. I thought that they were big enough to be pretty clear, but I wanted to show you a quick scan, a little bit closer up, of the postcards that Abel picked up for his coworkers. The images are really cool. Look at those little meerkat faces. So cute. And then this is a close-up of the necklace that I got. Ooh, there we go. Because he's got that pink gemstone with that brown braided. It's on a wire. It's like a rope. Really pretty. And then the last thing I got was actually a first purchase that we made. It was this. Oh, there's another postcard. There's a panda. It is this tour guidebook, and it's to celebrate the San Diego Zoo centennial. So it features, it's actually, what's it called, divided by the place that you're visiting at the zoo. So you have the Australian Outback, the African Rocks, Elephant Odyssey, any location that they have throughout the zoo, but you can look at the animals that are on that exhibit and read about them. And there's a whole section in the front just about San Diego Zoo and its history. See, this whole front page is about the San Diego Zoo. So I thought this was really special and a great way to commemorate our trip, and it's very informative. So that is all from the San Diego Zoo. We had a great time. I think Abel really enjoyed it. I still keep nagging him, hoping he'll go back and get a degree in conservation or work with animals again in some capacity, but I know he's having such a fantastic time at the Science Center, so he's kind of combining both of those loves. But that's it. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the one of the last things, which was the Warner Brothers studio tour. Alright, the last thing that I want to feature from our trip was the Warner Brothers Studios Hollywood tour. This was something that no one in our family has done, and I think that that is what makes our trip so special. Is, yes, it's very clear I love Disney and we go to the parks all the time, but I think we're all very cognizant of trying to pick things that, even if we've done that experience, doing something new. So for example, we've all been to Disneyland, but we've never stayed at the Disneyland hotel. So getting to stay at this hotel this trip has made it just feel so new and exciting. And I think that's what keeps the magic alive, is you're always doing something new, even if you've done it before. So none of us have done this. This was so super cool. I was able to get some clips that I will put in my vlogs that I will leave links to down below as they come up. But he said, our tour guide said right from the beginning that you cannot continuously film because that is like copyrighted material to just film something in its entirety and post it. So I was able to get snippets of things, and I definitely took some pictures. But it was a 2-hour guided tour through live sets that house the Warner Brother TV shows, movies, things like that. And then the last hour we were dropped off at another stage that housed a museum of artifacts, costumes, props, things like that, that was completely self-guided. So we could have stayed in there longer than the hour, but We were quoted about a 3-hour time frame, and that's about what we spent. But that's also where the gift store was, and where we did a tiny bit of damage. The first thing that we got prior to the tour starting was, again, like we got for the San Diego Zoo, was the official guide. So this is really cool because it actually doesn't, it's not like the script from the tour, because the tours aren't scripted. You tell your guide the things that you're particularly interested in, and they do the tour based on the group's interests. There are 14 people on each tour, so it's a pretty small size, and our guide Jonathan did a fantastic job of tailoring a lot of our needs. So Abel loves Batman, and as we were driving through the sets, he was pointing out the things that they had used during the Batman movies, and then Eva's took us into a stage where they had all of the Batman vehicles on display. My mom loves Ellen, so we went and visited the Ellen studio. I love Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts, and we were able to visit a soundstage that was 2 floors. The entire bottom floor housed DC merchandise, like Wonder Woman, that was the newest one. They had all her costumes, and then all upstairs was Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts, and I just was like running and filming and trying to look. I was so excited. So basically what's in here though, that is about the company and timelines of their milestones, how it looks when they the Warner Brothers purchased it to how it looks now. It talks about their archive, their sound stages, some of their most popular sitcoms like Friends and Ellen, things like that. So I think this is just such a fantastic souvenir to always look back on, especially since I didn't and couldn't take pictures in a lot of the active sound stages. For example, we went to go see where The Big Bang Theory is being filmed, so it was a live set that obviously the actors weren't there because we had gone on a Saturday, but everything was set up for them, ready for the next week to film. So we were able to go and sit in the audience, and our guide was telling us about each of the rooms. It was so cool, but we couldn't take pictures back there, but you can see the pictures in the guide. So that was really cool. The souvenir my mama got was an Ellen item. So this is a tumbler, and it's pretty cool because you just open the top and it loosens, so the water or whatever you have in there will come out and closes. But this was really neat. I think that was about $15. Oh good, I broke it already. But should already twist it. Okay, I'm not gonna mess with that too much. Abel only got this. I feel so bad. He got this little Batman pen. It's so cute. But my mom and I both got something bigger, and then he got this little thing. But he liked it because it said Warner Brothers Studios. I think he's like me, where he likes his souvenir to be specific to where he was. So he got this little Batman pen. This one looks so cute writing with it. And then what I got was not Warner Brothers Studios specific because I saw it and I wanted it. So I love the Flash on CW, and I have a couple fan shirts. I got one from Hot Topic, and I have one that I bought at a Comic-Con, so they're fan made, and it says like Central City Running Club or what have you. But I have always wanted the Star Laboratory sweatshirt that the characters wear on the show, because I just think it looks cool. And I've seen them on Etsy in a couple different places like that online, but I never bought one because sometimes the fan made ones, like the screen printing, especially with the white ink, can look kind of patchy. So I just didn't want to spend the money and take the chance, or whatever, one reason or another. Anyway, I got it on the tour. Look, I'm gonna be so official as I'm watching Flash. It looks so cool. So I love that. Such a nerd. It's alright, I don't care. I love that show. So cool. Okay, so that's what I got. And that's everything that we got at the Warner Brothers Studios tour. The last thing that I wanted to show you is from Build-A-Bear. We got this at Downtown Disney today. I was just explaining, because my memory card cut off again, keep refilming this, is that I am a giant 5-year-old, but also my intent with this is to be able to pass it down to my daughter. If I have a boy, I'm sorry, you're gonna get a bear with lots of curly clothes, but I think these are just cute also for me. Anyways, I got these little silver shoes to go with this pretty blue and white and silver sparkle dress for my Shelly Mae doll, because I don't dress her in the Disney park costumes. It looks kind of hokey, and the whole thing is hokey, but if I'm gonna have a stuffed bear that's dressed in clothes, she's gonna look cute. And then I got her some pajamas. This one is a little purple top that says "Let It Snow," and then she's got little matching white snowflake bottoms. So yeah, that's my bear, and those are her clothes that I got today. But that's my haul from California and everything that myself and my mom and my husband got. We had so much fun this trip. I can't speak for them, but I can speak for me, and I know I had a fantastic time. I'm sick still. I've been sick since I got here, but I still ran 22.4 miles, and we visited all these fantastic places, and it went by too fast. But we are going to Vero Beach over spring break, so I have that to look forward to in the upcoming months, plus all the holidays right before that. So it's just like the fun just never stops. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.